Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome back to my game of Frostgrave. This is my solo campaign that I've created called Transcend. You can get the scenarios for it for free. There's a link in the video description. And in the last video, I ended with, during soldier phase, my soldier climbed up here, and I'm getting ready to take a shot. So we shall see what happens. All right, this soldier does not have a magic weapon, or has not had enchant weapon, so it's +2 shoot. She did move, so the enemy gets +0 or +1 because I moved. The construct is normally +4, but now it's going to be +5. So be a lucky shot if I make it. I rolled a 14 to its 15, so it dodges easily. And she is probably going to be a target on the next turn. All right, that is it for the soldier phase. We now go to the end of the phase. It will be turn 5. We will go over here to the wizard. Now, starting this round, at the end of the round, I have to see if the stone wall that I called the spell I cast, if the wall goes away. You get it for free on your first turn that you cast it, so it stays, but now I will have to start rolling for that. The problem now is I've got a wall here and I can't target the guy. Now this person right here, I have line of sight blocked with that one. So that was accidental, but I'll take it. So on this turn, now that one does have that's Giblis, who has no, he can move over and fire, but then this one will turn and walk towards him. But you know what? That's okay because he's not going to get within 8 inches. Let's do that. Well, no, I can't. It's wizard phase, so I can't activate him. The only one I can activate is within 3 inches, which is, yeah, this one. And by the way, in the last video, I was trying to find where it said that you can activate in 2 different ways, and I made a mistake. There are 2 different ways. The first one is called true group activation. When you do that, all of your any soldiers within 3 inches, up to 3 soldiers within 3 inches of the wizard, you can group activate them. And by doing it, what it means is all of them will make their move, and then they do their second action. But there is a standard activation, which means if you have 3 soldiers, up to 3 within 3 inches, they can activate on the wizard phase. And that's what I was thinking about. That way, each one of them could move and do an action before the others. So technically, it's not called true group activation, but there are 2 forms of activation that will allow you to move the wizard and the apprentice and up to 3 soldiers near them. So there you go. All right, so the only one I can activate is this one, and I'm going to take a shot. Well, it's sort of a waste. I could move here and then take another shot, which is basically, that is my, oh no, that's the samurai. That's a close in, never mind. That is not my archer. Okay, let's try to regroup. I know this one's coming this way because of the wall. Well, I assume that I can do that. I'm going to move my wizard up and this one closer in the front to guard him, and that is going to be, and then I'm going to cast, I already cast enchant weapon on the samurai because it's got a +4 fight. So instead, now what I'm going to do is I am going to, I could do grenade, telekinesis, wall, push, leap, heal. Heal's not going to help. Everybody's at full health right now. So, but let's cast another spell. Let's do wall. Let's do wall behind us. Keep him over here. That could be interesting. Let's try that. I'm going to cast wall. I need an 11. I rolled a 7. I will take 4 health points. 19 minus 4 is, I have a 15 health, but it will allow me to cast a successful spell. And I will place a wall right here, right there. Well, let's do it like that way. Let's do it there. All right, it has to be line of sight, and there it is. All right, could be interesting. It's keeping him pinned in. He's going to move this way, and then when he encounters the wall, if it's still there, he'll turn back around to try to. He's trying to follow this path. So, and the wall is indestructible. It's magic. So, all right, so that is the wizard phase. Let's come over here. Over here, I have an interesting thing. I have a wolf, and I have my wizard with all three. So all of them can activate. My wizard is going to move, or my apprentice, excuse me, is going to move 4 to the edge here, and I'm going to cast Enchant Weapon on, let's do, I already cast it on this one. I will cast it on my ranger there with the axe and shield. Yep. Let's. I need a 10. I rolled a 6. Ooh. I'll do it. I will take 4. I'll take the 4. I'm down to 13. It's another successful spell, and it does enhance his weapon. So now he is +4 fight. All right. Group activation. They all are, well, she moved and did it. So now this one is going to, the archer is going to move over and take a shot first. The archer is +3 to the wolves. What did I do with my book? Sorry. The wolf, I think, is +1. Let's see what the wolf is. I should write this down. I keep telling myself I'm going to print out some creature cards, and I have them, and I need to do that. The wolf is +1 fight. All right, +1 versus my +3. I rolled a 10 to his 15, and I miss. My, let's see, the axe and shield, he moves up and engages. The ranger could shoot. He'll shoot and then engage. He'll shoot. So, oh, by the way, this one would have gotten 16 because I moved. He would have gotten +1 fight, or so it would have made it +2, but he still won. So, the ranger will shoot at him, which is just that is my, which one is that one? That is Green Cloak. He is +3 weapon, so he does not have his bow. So he'll just shoot +2 versus +1. I rolled a 6 to his 6. So it does not hit, does not get through its armor, and I will engage. Why am I doing that? Because now this guy is going to run up and attack with his weapon, and he will get the +2 bonus. So that is my axe and shield. He's +4. He gets +2 versus +1. So +6 versus +1. Oop. I will roll that again. He rolled a 5, so I rolled a 17. 17 plus 6 is 23, minus 10 is 13, and that wolf is dead. Okay. So they're done. That is all for the apprentice phase. Let's do creatures. So this doesn't get an action. It got killed. This one sees him because he's shot. So he will move 6 inches right at him. Is he within 8? No, he's not. This one, however, is not within 8, but he will step up and he will still get his shot. Shoot is +0. And my, let's see, purple cloak is +2. So it's +2, +0. Technically, I guess I should get a +1 because this is a shooting weapon, but I'll just take it +2, +0. I rolled a 5 to its 8. 8 plus 8 does not get through my armor, and it misses. All right. That is it for the enemy phase. Come back over here. We are now on turn 6. Remember, at the end of turn 6, we'll roll for a new wandering monster. And again, if you find this too easy, make it every round, or make it every other round instead of every third round that a wandering creature shows up. I wanted this one to be more of a hide and seek, taking pot shots, trying not to get too close, but I've already messed that up by allowing these to fire a few shots at me. All right, it is now the wizard phase. Well, this guy yells, we got somebody coming. The wizard does have grenade, and I could get over here. This is dangerous because on its next raise, it will be able... Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let's roll to see if this wall disappeared at the end of turn 5. And the way that works is, for wall, I have to roll a d20, and I think it's a 1 to 4, but let me double check. Wall is a 1 to 4. I rolled a 2. Uh-oh. That wall is no longer there. That's not good. Okay, so now the wizard is visible. So I will group activate. The wizard will shift over, and this one does not see me because it's around the corner. The wizard will shift over, and I'm going to cast Grenade. Now, Grenade does have a 14-inch range. I may be out of range. Oh, no. 14, actually, from the tip of his hat, goes way beyond so I do have a chance here. Now, he's already got 5 damage on him. The grenade, to cast it, is a 9. I need to roll a 9, and I need to find my blue die. Where's my blue die? Right here. Okay, so this is just to see if the spell goes off successfully. So I need to roll a 9. I rolled a 1. I missed by 8 points. That means I take 2 points of damage. I'm down to 13, and that is a failed spell. Ooh, I'm not going to be empowering that one. All right, the wizard went, and my samurai is going to move. Well, if I move too far, this one will see her and be within range. I really want her in front of the wizard, but not where this one can see me. This one cannot see me. But you know what? Through this window, he can see this guy. So he's got a guarantee here and a guarantee there. So on the monster phase, I will roll to see which one. Now this one's closer, definitely. Oh yeah, this one's closer. So he will still get a shot on her, but if she disappears, he can see this one right now. All right, so the wizard went, and my samurai went, so that is the end of the wizard phase. This one's going to get close. It is. I should have cast wall again, but I didn't think to. Let's go over here to the apprentice phase, the apprentice. I have a treasure token. Am I willing to send one of my guys off this to take the treasure? Maybe. Now remember, these guys are so separate, they don't know what's going on. So she knows that that one construct was going this way. So maybe oh, and I got to roll for this. Did that wall disappear? 1 to 4. I rolled a 10. It did not. Okay. Because she cast wall at the same time that one did. All right, let's go. We can double move. I'm going to have, which one is my, let's see, I've got an archer, a ranger, and a man-at-arms. Who do I want to carry that off? I think my shooters are the best option for keeping distance. So let's do the man-at-arms, which is this guy with the axe and shield. Can he move 9? He'll move 9 and almost get to the treasure. Not quite. I'm going to move this one 6. Wait a minute. She moved up, and these engaged. So the only one that can move is this one. Sorry, soldier phase. So she will move around the corner and take cover, and she'll take this guy with her, and she's going to cast. She will cast wall. Actually, she's going to cast heal on herself. I need to roll an 11 or higher. I rolled a 17, so she's back 5. She's back up to full health. Heal does 5. She was down to 13. Her max is 17, so she healed, and that was a success. And the bow guy, I'm going to leave him there, and that is the end of the apprentice phase. Okay, so here we go. This one still sees her. She's closest, so he will fire +0. The fire beam at her, what I call fire stream at her. She is +2, and he rolled a nat 20. Oh, I think she's dead. Nat 20. Yeah. 20 minus, that is my ranger. Armor 10 does 10 damage, but it's a crit, so it has +5, which is 15. She has 12 health, and she is gone. Oh, I hate to lose a ranger. They are pricey. All right, good for you. And then he was moving this way. Which way would he go? He wants to walk the interior path, not the outer. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. He'll continue going this route. 4, 5, 6. He'll turn back. And I rolled a 6. So he already used his action, so he can only move 4, which would put him here. And now I got 2 of them barreling down on my wizard. This one didn't move. He moves 4, which puts him here, and he is within 8. He's not within 8 of the wizard. He is within 8 of my samurai, so he will take a shot. +0, and my samurai is +4. Come on, not another one. I rolled a 5 to his 5. He misses. All right. This is not good. All right, the problem is it is now soldier phase. So soldier phase, this one did not shoot last time. He is going to get out of range. He is going to move over here. He's going to move over here about 5 inches, and he's going to shoot this one. And that is a magic, yes, +3 shoot versus +4 fight. Well, we'll try it. And it's +5 because I moved. He gets +1. I rolled a 5 to his 17, and he easily dodges it. Okay, the other soldiers are these 2 over here. As I said, this one is going to try to run for the treasure, the one with the axe, and he would get right about here. This one is going to double move 9, which puts him right up here. And that is it for the soldier phase. All right, end of turn 6. Let's roll for a wandering creature. A 10 or higher. I rolled a 3. No wandering creature. Ooh, my wizard. My wizard's going to have to double move to get away from these guys. The problem is, where do I move to? I think his grenade is still probably going to be one of the best weapons to try to take him out. This one had 5 damage on it. Where did I do that die? There it is. If I pull back, oh yeah, hold on. I need to see if this one disappears on a 1, 2, 4. I rolled a 4, gone. What about that one? A 9. That one stays. Okay. Now we're up to turn 7. I'm just gonna turn this to a 1. So that's 7, and then well, I guess I could use another die. We're on turn number 7. Oh, wizard, what are you gonna do? And you're down to 13 health. You need to move and heal. If he moves 6 all the way back, but then they're sort of pinning him in. Maybe I go this way. He could move through here and get over here. 6 would put him right about here. But they'll still be within range to fire that weapon. I think I'm going to have to play hide and seek. I'm going to move 6 all the way back. This one I'm going to tell, get back, 6. I'm also going to tell him to get behind me. So he's going to double move to right here. And I am going to try to cast... Do I cast wall or do I cast heal? I'm going to cast wall. I need to roll an 11. I rolled a 13. I will put the wall right here. So it's going to prevent them from coming down this way, but it does tunnel them this way. We'll try again. All right, that is it for my wizard phase. That was a successful spell. And the apprentice. The apprentice. Technically, this wall is blocking me, but if I move over here, I might get a shot. She could move 6. She'd have to move around 2, 4. Yeah, she could do it, but then she's also getting their attention. Or she could go high. Let's do that. Oh, she can move in here. That's what I'll do. If I move in here, let me see if she moves into the building. I don't think it can move to fire its weapon at her. Oh, yeah. All right, so she's going to step in here, and along with her, she's going to group activate along with her her bowman. He is going to take a shot first. He has magic, so he's +3 to +4. And I rolled a 16 to its 7. Okay, 16 plus 3 is 19. Minus 19 minus 13 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. He has 4 health left. I use green to represent how much health is left, and red to indicate how much damage has been done. So it's got down to 4 health left. Constructs do not get wounded, so they don't go down to 1 action only when they get down to 4 health, unlike living creatures. That was good. All right, let me see if I can finish him off with the apprentice. She has grenade. Is 14 inches is probably... It is, but I could have had her... She's going to know the range, so she would have moved up. Now the question is, if I do that... So she would have moved to where she could take the shot. She'll take the shot here. That's within range. But if this one moves 4, it could... No, not quite. It would have to double move. It would not be in range. All right, that's okay. So she will cast Grenade. She needs to roll an 11. I rolled a 9. I will take 2 points of damage. I'm down to 15 to make that an 11. All right. Now it is a +3 shooting attack against that. So it's +3 versus its +4. I rolled a nat 20 to its 1. I am not lying. That's enough to kill it. I mean, 20 minus its armor of 13. Yeah. So this one goes, it's dead. Love it. Okay. Good for you. Let's see. That is the apprentice phase. Enemy phase. Okay. Now this one sees the wall, but it can also see my archer over there. Gibless. So if this one can move 4 inches towards him, puts it right there. Is he within 8? Oh yeah. Shoot. All right. Gibless did not run far enough. Oh, I ran and I took a shot. That's what I did. That's why I didn't get out of range. All right, so it's a +0 shooting versus his +1. +0, +1. 19 to his 7. Gibless dodges it. Nice. Okay, that was good. That is it for the enemy phase. It is now soldier phase. Gibless could shoot and run. I'm going to do that. Shooting is +2 versus +4. I don't know why I waste my time, but I'm just hoping for like a 20. I rolled an 8 to his 9. He dodges it. All right, and then I'm going to run my full 6 back right here. All right. Now, remember, he's still in line of sight, so he's going to keep moving this way. What I'm hoping to do is maybe get behind him and hit him once more with a grenade. He's at full health. All right, so that is soldier, and then I got 2 more soldiers over here. This one will pick up the treasure. Actually, before I do it, I'm going to move this one. This one is my ranger. I'm going to move him his full 9 over to that other treasure. He heard that this one went down, so I'm going to give him the order to try to go for the treasure. Get the maximum treasure I can. All right, so he moved, and this one now picks it up. So you roll a d20, and on a 10 or higher, a wandering monster appears. 13, yes it does. What is going to appear? Let me find the page 177. I rolled an 18, which is a small construct. Okay, that's fine. I actually have small, medium, and large, so I've got a small construct. Where does it appear? Let's see. The way I did this was it was these edges. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's over here. So it's over here, which is actually kind of good for me because it might... Actually, no, it's not because it's hidden. It's, well, I placed it here and it's... I should have placed it here and then it would have been line of sight, but I didn't. I put it here, and you could probably come up with your own way of randomly placing it, like roll a d6. If it's 1 to 3, you place it here. If it's or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something to think about. But I put it here. It is blocked by this. So right now it is going to move randomly on its turn. That is the end of the phase. Or no, the soldier phase moved and he triggered it. Now he moved and he picked it up. So I'm gonna put the coin with him to indicate that he's got it. Well, whatever. Okay, now into the phase we go to turn number 8. Okay, turn number 8. It is now the wizard's phase. You know what? I didn't do the walls. This wall went up this round, but this one did not. Does it come down on a 1 to 4? A 2. Yes, this wall disappears. Walls are a gamble. All right, let me think. It is now the wizard phase. The wall is up, so wizard wants to get... I don't want to run to the wall, because if the wall disappears this round, I'm right there in his backyard. So I think the wizard is probably going to shadow him. We'll go this way. He'll come down 2 and then over 4. Right about here. This guy's going to stay guarding in front. And I'm going to cast heal on myself. Where's my blue die? I need to roll a 9. I rolled a 14, so I heal 5. 5 plus 13 is 18. So I'm not quite up to full health. Full health is 19, but I am at 18. And that counts as a successful spell. And that's done. Over to the apprentice. Now the apprentice could be the hero now, because if she moves over here, she could take a shot with a grenade. She's going to do that. She's going to move right here. Well, she's going to move so that she's in range. 14. Yeah, she's within range. And can I see this guy? Yep. There is partial cover, so that does... Well, first off, I have to cast it. It's a magic spell, so it doesn't matter. It's just line of sight. There it is. All right. So I picked this as my point. I need to roll an 11. Come on. I rolled a 15, so I do successfully cast it. It is a +3 attack versus its +4. I rolled a 4 to its 16. It does not do anything. The archer will run out because it's group activation. I don't think he'll be able to take a shot. Well, he could, but it'll be cover. I'll give him +2 cover. So it's going to be +3 versus +6. And it rolled an 18 to my 11, so no such luck. That is it for the apprentice phase, enemy phase. Okay, so now this one can see him, so it's going to move 4. Which puts it right about here. Is it within 8? It is not, so it will double move. So it moved 4, and now it will move 2, which puts it right about here. Now it's in range. He's just hunting my little guy down. And it doesn't see them. They're in hiding, so that's good. That is the construct over here. So the construct will move randomly this direction. The small construct probably moves pretty quick. Let's see what it moves. 177 constructs. Where are you? Where's the constructs? Here we go. Small moves 6. So, and by the way, I found out that when an enemy moves, if it doesn't have line of sight, it only makes one move action. It does not double move. So it moves here, and it does not see it doesn't see them. It doesn't see them. It's good to go. All right, it is now turn number 9. We will roll for a wandering monster shortly. Wizard phase. Now, he's going to... he always activates before soldier phase, so he is going to get a shot on him. Darn it. Okay. Unless my wizard can do magic here. The wizard will move over. And I will cast grenade at you. All right, grenade. I need to roll a 9. I rolled a 3. I will take the damage. I will take 6. I'm down to 12. It's a gamble. But it's only because it's the only way this seems to be able to damage these guys. It's a +3 versus a +4. I rolled an 8. It catty corner to its 15. It dodges it. All right, that is the end of this session. I try to keep these under 30 minutes, as you heard the timer. I'll be back in a week with the conclusion. I think I'm pretty close. But until then, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Frostgrave, Transcend, the solo campaign. I'll see you next week. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.